howdy there. You got some hustle in your bustle, don't you? And don't you talk about my bustle. Look at my bustle. It's hustling right there, but it's you shouldn't comment on that. Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome back to Pokopia. I've got a new outfit, by the way. I'm like a scientist, apparently, which I quite dig. Also, apparently sparkling relics. So that's fine. We are in Rocky Ridge. Now, in the last part where I stopped recording, hey bird, where I stopped recording, I was investigating the sound down here. And I was digging this way. And I realized, this is a little embarrassing, I actually realized yesterday, because my headphones that I've been using don't have left and right ear marked on them. And I had it sitting so that the cable that connects it to the PC is closest to the PC tower because it's more convenient. Like the cable wouldn't cross across my body. But I realized yesterday that I've been wearing them back to front. So that's why the sound was all weird. It was actually coming from down here. And what I found was Rotom. So that is like I think they're like Pokemon. They're like the kind of animated like devices, I guess. But he was possessing a musical instrument. I've also repaired, since the last time I played, I've repaired a lot of the railing, like the railway. Hey bud. You finished the hut. That's awesome. I've been expanding my village for this zone. I want to put, I think it's been a couple days since I played the Machomp, the guy that lives currently over here. This guy, Machamp. I want to put him in that house. Once I see him, I will move him. But for now, let's go talk to the Rotom and we'll continue the quest that I've been doing very slowly. It'll be like the previous zone. I'll have finished decorating it before I finish the quest line. So the item that was making the noise was this guy. And he wants us to set up a party here. Now, I think this is currently empty. So I'm going to relocate it while I have the opportunity without anyone complaining at me. And I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing because Bunny Day. So I'm like trying to remember the controls. So he wanted me to put this thing down. I think we're having a party because humans like parties. I think that's the logic here. It's starting to look ready for a party and it's all thanks to me. Yes. So DJ Rotom is the name of the individual Pokemon. Yo, so this is the party cooking pot you've all been talking about, huh? I'm digging the culinary vibe. All right, this is sure to inspire some great ideas for a party dish any minute now. It's no use, I can't come up with a single thing. I'm so sorry, Squidgy, after all you went through and that trouble, blah, blah, blah. If you can come up with a good recipe, then maybe we just need to get down. And what does that mean exactly? Get down, get grooving, you know. What if we get everyone in the mood for a party first while chef's thinking? If everyone's in the right mood, coming up with an awesome party food idea should be easy. It sounds like applying a lot of pressure so that he has to come up with an idea at the last minute. Okay, that's fine. Haven't you two only just met? Well, despite that, I'm beginning to agree. It does feel like I could come up with a good idea if the mood is right. Let's vibe, yo. So what do I need to do? Also, why are we calling me Sweetie? I get that he's a food-themed Pokemon, but I don't feel like I know him well enough to be called Sweetie by him. Would you be a little mood maker for us? I'm assuming this is just gonna be blah, blah, blah. The mood's at 42. We've got to hype it and crank it to 100. So this is like the yawn, only for mood, I guess. I'm gonna relocate this stuff. Maybe just to here for now. I don't actually know if I have any more Pokemon that will spawn with this habitat or not. If I don't, I can always relocate these items, but let's have a quick look. We're waiting for another bird. Oh, I figured out, did I tell you guys? I figured out you can filter So I can be like, take out all the ones where I've got all the Pokemon. Don't show them in the search results. So that tells me these are all the habitats where I'm not complete yet. Which is really handy. I very much appreciate that. And I'm gonna pop my camera down. So I will get an alert. Oh, no, you're wrong. I will get an alert when something spawns here. It's useful for parts of the map where you don't normally go. So, I haven't built this one yet. Can I? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Can I actually build it? I can. So I just need to grab the Pokemon. I was thinking of maybe moving in here. I want to live in a house. Like although I will say it has been very convenient living in the side of the cliff. I was originally thinking in the stone house here. But I can't build that yet because I'm missing a bunch of stuff. So I guess I can figure out what I need to do to raise the mood, and at the same time, why don't I grab some Pokemon to complete this? So what do I need? I need a building type, a chopping type, and a flying type. Oh, I can't yet. I haven't got anyone that can do grow. Really? I have so many of them in the other map, like Bulbasaur and stuff, but apparently not. So I guess I can't do that either. Alright, well, what do you want? Let's get the venue vibing and raise the mood. You can leave the music to me. So, real quick, do you know what CDs are? Those flat disc thingies? Yo, you know what they are? Nice. I'm not a Gen Alpha. Of course I know what a CD is. I guess first I'm gonna need you to find us some CDs. How many do you need? How many does he need? Because I have a ton. Okay, I only need to give one CD to him. This should liven things up. What? How to raise the mood. You've got a humdinger of an idea. We've occasionally excavated lost relics left by humans. What do you think about displaying those at the party venue? One large lost relic. Alright, I don't know if I have any that haven't been appraised. So strictly speaking, this part isn't my house. This is like my foyer. And I have to say, I do quite like the utility of having the kitchen and everything there. So I don't know, maybe in this zone I will stay here and I might just move other people in to the houses when I build them. Let's grab some CDs. This is my CD cabinet. Pokemon Gym or Pokemon Center. These are duplicates. I have loads more at the other house. I figured I'd bring the duplicates as I found them. So I can't remember what of these are relics. So unless it tells me when I put the notes on, I think I'm gonna have to find a new one. Because some of them I feel like would be. Paper party cups. I mean, I feel like they belong at the party. And why don't I grab the bunting as well? Speaker. Next to a stage or an audio mixer to create an electrifying atmosphere. Let's grab that too. And I'm gonna grab the CD rack, but it's just for decoration. Maybe one of these will qualify, or maybe it might actually just be wanting me to get something appraised. Like that might be the quest specifically. Yeah, so I need to display a relic he has appraised. Unclear. Pop you there. And pop you there. Look at this. Here. Pokemon Center. Let's go. Want me to play it? Yes. Ooh, that was creepy the way he... Do 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 do. Yeah. Music's the best, yo. This buddy of mine plays real clear and immersive sound. That's like in my specs or whatever. Awesome, yo. Yo, glad you like it, Squidgy. You can hold... Yeah, I noticed that. Okay. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I keep changing my mind about what I want to do. Oh, the Pokemon can ride the carts, by the way. Hi. Look, I'm pleased. Also, I reminded myself of what the starters were that came with Score Bunny. like the little green grass type and stuff. I don't have them yet, so I don't know if they spawn in this zone. Maybe that's what I need. All right, let's give Machamp a bed, a heavy thing to lift, table, and a little plate, because they all need a little plate. I might leave that for now. That house is enough for him to start with. I can obviously add more. And I was going to put the putty cup and the bunting down, so let's do that. There we go. And, classic Ditto. Yes, so classic. Look at me. Putting bunting down for the party. So classic. How's that feel? Has that got party vibes? What do you want? We're gonna need something else with the music to get the mood right and the venue vibing. I think we need a Pokemon who's high key down to party. One who can give us a primo dance performance. So you want me to bring a Pokemon over who can hype a crowd? All right, Ludicolo. There was also one of the crickets, right? Oh no, I might be thinking of the other zone. Uplifting duckweed. I think I have that terrain down already. Does it have to be Ludicolo? I'll just keep an eye out for relics as I'm running around doing other things. Isn't one of these little guys got the hype specialty? I'm sure like the crickets or something, one of the ones around here had it, but let's just confirm I actually have that habitat down. Ow! Blah, 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 blah. A recipe for wire, you say? So this is a habitat. This is the one that I think that they were talking about, uplifting duckweed. Oh, apparently he's already spawned. I assume. Yes. Oh my gosh, you diva. What a legend. Ludi, hey there. Nice to meet you. This new living space is so nice. Just makes me want to dance. I love having music when I'm dancing. If you know any good songs, I'd love to hear them. How do you feel about the Pokemon Center theme music? All right. Does in fact have hype as a specialty. Also, I love his beard. It is so good. Deedle beep. Oh, he likes humid terrain, and I don't think I need this habitat anymore. So I could go and get the horsey statue and put it here and actually set him up in this location, I think. All right. Also, the fact that he's commenting that people are building stuff tells me there's another thing that's been completed that I haven't actually finished out yet. So I need to remember where that was. Do I remember? I do not. So I'm finished with that. So I will turn that off again. And I'm gonna get him, because he said he likes humid environments, and I can actually help with that. Horsey statue. Here we go. Let's go put this in your house, my bro. And then I'm gonna take you to meet somebody. A trace of a Pokemon. Ooh, creepy white rocks. Again, looks like I need electricity though. Am I missing something with those lanterns and stuff? All right. I would love to make that happen, but I don't know if I can. I've been assuming that you need electricity to make that happen. And also, I read, I don't know if it's true, and it might have been that I got spoiled, or it could be that I've been lied to, but I read that the electric type Pokemon, when you get them, give electricity for your towns. So I don't know how. I don't know if you run them around like you do with the fire type and get them to zap each electrical appliance, or if they just by virtue of existing generate electricity. But like if we get Pikachu, Pichu, you know, any of the electric types, Jolteon, that kind of thing. How's your home? Am I getting hungry? Are you getting hungry? Do you want a snack? I am actually a little bit hungry now that you mention it. I wasn't until you mentioned food. There you go. Let's go. I am very suggestible. After I drop this guy off, I actually have a theory about where that house might be that they're telling me is under construction. I think I know where it is, and it's not out here. It's in one of the caves. Hi, I brought you a friend. I think. I assume he's coming. I didn't tell him to split up, did I? Hello? Hello, Ludicolo. Oh, you're just very slow. Come on, buddy. Party venue, this way. Also, I really want to repair all these cracked tiles, but I don't think I have that recipe yet, so you don't feel like doing anything. I mean, neither do I. Here's your friend, Ludicole. Here. Nice. Yo, what a show. You're the best type Pokemon there is. And thank you too, Squidgy. This mood's getting pretty awesome. Now we need a bunch of Pokemon to dance. How's the mood? If he keeps talking about napping, I feel like that means not good. Ta-da! We're at 74. Do you understand how many party buntings I have put down already? Like, appreciate my effort, my guy. I do have more, though. Ooh, trace of a Pokemon. Ooh, that's Lucario, right? Look, I have one punching bag until I can craft it, and I also don't currently have a way to get a stereo. Let's go on the cart. I think this is not actually the cart I want, but we'll go on this one. Excuse me. This way. Bye-bye. All right, let me just grab my copper while I'm here. Then we're gonna hop on board and go this way. I thoroughly enjoy this. What happened here? Didn't I complete this? Someone's having trouble following you. Were they meant to be? I didn't think he was meant to be following me. I thought I had completed this bit of rail. Maybe I haven't done this section. Or maybe I'm going the wrong way. I might be thinking of another direction. Yeah, I think I am. I haven't put anything down here yet. I can see a Pokeball over there, though, that I really want. I wonder if you die in the lava. I've played enough Minecraft to know that I don't really want to find out. I mean, a step stool. Also, while I'm here, I've never walked past ore that I have passed up. Ooh, there's gold over there. She says, deciding not to get the gold. Whoa, I'm wobbling all over the place. That's terrifying. Also, I'm gonna take that. I really want the iron. No, I'll come back. I'll come back. I can demonstrate restraint and self-control. I obviously need to finish this railing. But that's, or I keep calling it a railing, this railway. That's kind of why I need the iron. So let's go the other way. I'm showing you guys my entire rail network right now. The little, these things, what are they called? The little railway crosswalk things are just designed to give you a moment's pause in between locations. So if you've got somewhere you know you want to get off, maybe I'll live here. Hey, my guy. A human? No, you smell different. Don't smell me lamping. I'm looking for a human. I haven't seen any around here. It's so much quieter than it used to be. Like a fire's gone out. Hey, is it alright if I help you look? It'd be so nice to see everyone again. Lampin appears at the moment of death and absorbs the spirit as it leaves the body. That is horrifying. Also, I think that means I'm done with that biome now, right? Yes, it's got the little symbol. Because the Litwick is up elsewhere. Like, he lives in a house. Okay, let's... Also, I can hear that giant Pokemon flying around. Ooh. Wait, do you also do fire? Follow me. I actually deliberately set his grave up in this room. The other Pokemon that lives here I thought might be lonely. So I was like, you can have a friend. Also convenient that he also does... Wait. This looks like a pleasant place to live. So I had finished... This was the house I thought maybe I hadn't finished. Hi! Volcarona. Oh, look at you. What a legend. Hello there. Nice to make your acquaintance. What a nostalgic look you have there. I always wanted to be friends with a human, but whenever I approached one, they were always frightened of me and tried to keep their distance. Oh, lady! It was quite depressing, to be honest, but there was nothing I could do about it. My apologies. Never mind my musings. I'd love to become friends with you instead. Look, humans are overrated. I don't know why we keep trying to find them. Its burning body causes it to be very unpopular in hot parts of the world, but in cold ones, Volcarona is revered as an embodiment of the sun. And I finished the lava biome as well. So that's good. Ideal habitat, dry, nature, fire, letters, words, wooden stuff. You like wooden stuff? Really? Really? Okay. Symbols and dry flavors. So she's obviously in this, like her biome is the lava and the molten rock. I think I would, ooh, hello. I think I would like to get her a house as well though. Apparently their comfort goes up more and more quickly if they are in a house. So, photo 4 has been added to your human records. Look at them! What cuties. Also, I want you. And there's a ton of gold and stuff here. I'm gonna take this stuff. I will come back and loot all this later. Let's just grab the Pokeball. A bag of pecha seeds. I've never been able to plant those trees. Ever. That's the first time, you guys. I'm very excited by that. All right, Queen. I will build you a house, but not right this second. Ooh, what's this way? I'm not sure if I've been this way either. Oh, no, I have, right? Haven't I? Or have I? My gosh, this just goes on for so far. No, I haven't. I would remember this terrifying walk above molten lava. Ooh, what are you for? Ah. Interesting. I'm going on an adventure, getting sidetracked. Okay. Hey Kaz has been added to your human records. This is Mora. Adorable, right? I'm not sure this photo does her justice though. Just look at how gorgeous she is and those eyes suck you right in. She's so cute, don't you think so, Kaz? I also look at this photo when I'm lonely. I hope this picture of Mora cheers you up, Kaz, even if it's only a little bit. Oh, by the way, did I tell you guys that I got human records that kind of indicate what actually happened to the humans? The fact that my Pokemon hasn't actually told Tangrowth any of this is a little bit insensitive, to be perfectly honest. So there was a meteor coming that was causing catastrophic environmental effects, and they've all gone to space in rockets. Is that part of a conspiracy by Team Rocket in some way? I like to think probably. I obviously don't know that for sure, but that's my current working theory. Also, iron. Must collect. Alright, I assume I can just jump up again, right? Look at me go! So yeah, the humans I think are all in satellites in space, like in Wall-E. They're all living in a very nice space rocket. How do I get off without falling? Let go. There we go. I mean, maybe it would be nice of us to help the humans come back, because if they're all stuck in space satellites, you know, maybe it would be the right thing to do to help them come back. Which way did I come in? Was it this way? I think it was this way. More iron! Resist. Ooh, I haven't been that way. Okay, we just learned what happens when you fall in lava. I choked when that happened. I was like, uh-oh. That's the same thing that happens if you drown. So that answers that question. Let's try not to do that again. This is scary. I will eventually put railing. I can see why you get the railway, given how deep this goes. I figured I'll just go this way and see if there's more like Pokeballs and stuff. I can teleport back to my house, which honestly is probably going to be quicker than running all the way back, so I might do that. It's funny, I was thinking this biome seemed really small, but it's actually not. Oh, it loops around. Because this is where I had repaired the railway, like where we went originally. Ooh, stalactite. And is this where that biome wants me to set it up? These rocks? The creepy what's it? This one. Creepy white rocks. In theory, if the lantern doesn't need power, we could actually test that right now, because I think I have everything I need to set that up. And if it does need power, obviously, we can wait. So we'll put that there. We got a bunch of lanterns. I will even put it on the thing. And then I need to have my leafage. Did that actually? No, that's just the mossy resting spot. So until the lantern has power, it doesn't count. Hey, buddy. Hell yeah, Ditto. Way to go. How's your comfort level? You want food? Can I just give you food? You're welcome. I don't know if that will actually increase his comfort level or not. Because I might need to actually set up... This is his habitat here. So I might need to just set up like a table as well. This is why it's good to carry these plates, because there we go. Your very own private personal table of your very own. Also, this is bothering me. So I'm gonna just get rid of these. How's your comfort level now? Well, it's pretty nice. Interesting. So I could make a full loop. This could be like a full, goes around the entire direction, like the entire way. That's cool. Where did I put the last house that they're building? That might be a relic. Let's check it out. A Ditto doll! I want to go to the Ditto Island. I've built a lot of houses, okay? And like I said, I haven't played this for 2 or 3 days because I was doing the bunny day on Animal Crossing and a few other bits and pieces. Also, I kind of get to the point where if I'm not going to record, because I want to keep you guys looped in on the story stuff. Like you obviously don't need to worry so much about the... Here we go. You don't need to worry so much about the other things, but the story stuff I obviously want to show you guys, but I kind of get to a point where unless I'm recording, there's not much else I can do. Like, this is why I have so many houses, because I've just been like building houses and cleaning up. All right, the house is all finished. Who was I going to move in here? I think this was going to be the big plant guy. You, come with me. Yeah. It is really awesome, and I do want you to build something else. Actually, no, I just want you to come with me. I want you to move into your new house. That was a large relic, actually. The little rocket. I'm pretty sure that was a large relic. I could always bring that up there. All right, my bro. Welcome to your new home. Want to move in? Yeah, of course I'm sure. And I'll even put some food on the table for you. How's your comfort level? You need a toy. I'm not giving you my Ditto toy, that's me. But this technically counts as a toy. So, there you go. For your construction work. I got that thing you wanted. You're welcome. This is why I've been looting all the shovels when I see them. Because I'm like, that's a toy. I need toys. The only toy I can make at the moment is the bell. And it's expensive. It uses gold, and I don't currently have a lot of gold. Also, I love the little puppy made of pastry, and his immediate neighbor is the evolution Daxbun, which is a fantastic name. And I gave them some water because they're dogs and they might like a little water bowl. I actually don't know if they like humidity or not. I should at some point check their comfort level because it might not be what they want at all, but that's all right. Hey, Graveler. If I move this, I'll just repair this with grass. Because this was my, like, launch platform. That was what I was going for with that little setup. Hey, bro. A great photo op's happening. Okay, it's this. Are they having a dance party, or... DJ dropping the beats. Nice. One moment. Hopefully this counts. Apparently it does. Oh ho, this place is really shaping up into something special. Do you suppose the mood has risen a bit? By the way, I'm certain that lost relics aren't the only things that could get folks in a more festive mood. If you come across anything that seems appropriate for a party, try placing it. Look, I have. Ooh, balloons. I already placed my balloons in other locations, is the thing. What's the matter? Oh my, do you really need to eat that much, Machoke? Well, yeah, you gotta eat up if you want to bulk up, so I'm mega excited to try whatever you're cooking up for the party. How many extra servings can I have? Hoping it's at least in the double digits. Well, now this rather puts me in a pickle. I hadn't even made up my mind on what to make yet. And now to complicate things further, I have to factor in sweeties like you with extra hearty appetites. Oh, Squidgy, what marvelous timing. You heard what we were just talking about, right? There are probably plenty of other sweeties like Machoke here who eat quite a lot. In fact, I alone may not be capable of making enough party food, so I was hoping you could help, of course. What? Me? I wouldn't ask you to make anything more than the usual dishes, of course. You know the ones I taught you, salad, bread, hamburger, steak, any of those will do, but since it is a party, I'd like you to put the food on plates that suit the occasion. I'm getting an idea. A party platter, okay. Party platters would be perfect. Could you please make 5 party platters? Sure, I guess. Okay. What was the other thing it showed in the example? It was balloons, and I already put like party cups and bunting and stuff down. How much more do I need to do? Have I got anything else in here that screams party? Oh, the stage. It was the stage, right? I don't have electricity though. I hadn't bothered because it doesn't actually work. I have a bunch of food already. I might just make a ton of salads and then I'll make the plates as well. And I'm gonna make so that I have a stack because I also need them to like do leafage and stuff. So look at me go. I took my glasses off to cook. Why? I don't want to see what I'm doing? That's a choice. Oh, I guess the glasses and the necklace, like the neck scarf, must count as the same item slot or something. I want to plant a tree. Where's a good spot? I think here's a good spot. I want to plant it right here. Because that way I can zoom around it when I'm on my minecart. I forget who I was going to move in here. It was one of the bigger Pokemon because the really big Pokemon can't go in the huts. They need the bigger houses. That's why I'm thinking Chatot. I'm actually going to move to a den at some point because he's a tiny little bird and he's in a giant house. I could use it for something else. Oh, I don't have a plate anymore. It's fine. I'll come back later. Was it the one who lives here? Actually, I could move Arbok in if I can find Arbok. Actually, I don't need to find Arbok. I have honey. If you do this, they come. They like go back to their home. Hey, bud. Follow me. I built you a house up on a hill. You want to live here? That's super ominous. You know what'd be great? If you found something tasty lying around here. Want to move in? Yeah, move in. Awesome. How's your comfort? You want a toy? Everyone always wants toys. And do I have toys? I do not. Fine. I'll be back with a plate and a toy. He's probably getting a shovel. What a shovel is good for with a snake? Couldn't tell ya. Because they don't have hands. That's alright. A step stool, a cell phone, a grubby cell phone. Would a snake? Yeah, he's probably like selling crypto on it or something. Am I typecasting snakes? Yes, I am. So we want to make a couple of tables. It's as hard as Onyx. Is it really? That's pretty hard. A plate for Arbok. If I do 6, because that way each table can have 3, I can move the party cups to one of the tables and then put something else on the corner of the other one so that they're like symmetrical or whatever. There you go. There's your grubby cell phone toy. And I'm going to have to put this on the floor because I didn't make another surface, but that's all right. He won't mind. There you go. Yeah, the more impressive it gets because I literally just upgraded it. There you go. Enjoy. Have a wonderful time. Another thing I want to do, which is more of a long-term project, I can't currently make this gravel. I like the idea of it being gravel under the entire rail line. That is like really long-term because that would take me forever. That's like vibing on the couch time. All right, let's pop our tables down. And 1, 2, 5, and then 6 so they're even. I'm gonna grab the cups. They can go on one of the tables because I had just put them there like it was a university party or something. And then I should have enough food items to place. Oh look, it's different colors. That's cute. What are the chances I'm almost done? Or are they gonna be like, and now you have to come up with a recipe because the chipmunk squirrel guy can't think of anything. Perfect. Do you think that's improved the mood? It must have. All right. What's the mood? The mood's gotten pretty legit. We just gotta make it so awesome it gets to 100. Well, what is it? Yes, I do want to know. Ta-da! Sitting at 100, ayo! Now what? Yo! This is without a doubt the awesomest the vibes could ever be. Now let's get Chef to make us some awesome party food. I feel like I need something for that corner of the table, but I don't know what. Why, that's it! Oh, Squidgy, the mood at the venue is delightful, and I've thought up a perfect dish to cook for the party. The mood's at 100. I knew it. You really did it. Thanks to this great mood, I had a fabulous idea. The best possible dish can only be curry. They do love curry in the Pokemon universe. Vegetable curry, it's the thing. Oh-hoo, curry. You sure took your time coming up with such a run-of-the-mill answer. Professor, that's savage, and I love it. Say what you will, but sometimes the best thing is what's most familiar to us. Just you watch. All the Pokemon in town and even the humans are sure to come flocking to this scrumptious smell of my curry. He's gonna ask me for a bunch of ingredients, isn't he? He just said to add ingredients to the cooking pot. What ingredients? I haven't put anything in here. Turns out I have everything except the honey. That's really annoying. I'll be back. Ooh, there's a photo op. Is it you guys? Ooh. I'm not sure what the point of the photo ops is. I don't know if you unlock something with like a collection. I suppose it's challenges, right? Speaking of which, I should check my challenges. I haven't actually checked the PC at all today. Neat. Hi. Because I'm assuming I'll be able to, once I've had the party, I should be able to build the Pokemon Center. Because in the first zone, it was get the yawn counter to 100 so that I could build the Pokemon Center. This time around, it's obviously something different. Oh, that your little pot would be cute on the corner of my desk. On the corner of my party table. Stylish cooking pot. Make soup. Oh, I probably shouldn't put it on the corner of the thing if it's actually useful. I will buy the chain. I will buy the... Ooh, crystal ball recipe. Now I know what all that crystal I've been collecting is for. Notepad, which is a toy, so I will buy her. I don't need crates. Oh my god, I have so many. An industrial desk recipe. Nice. Probably would have looked better than the giant stone desks, but that's all right. Industrial bench. Exciting. Love me new recipes. A Pokeball doormat recipe? Oh, I love you. I guess I'll grab it. I just wanted to like make sure I got everything else that I wanted first. You're very confusing. You're giving Big Brother. It's fine. I need a little doormat. Yes. I came over here for a reason, and the reason was... Oh, that's right. I was going to make a pot for the corner of the table. Rather than giving them my cooking pot that I can't make yet, I have 2 doors. Technically, I have 3, but one of them is like Score Bunny's little den. All right, let's pop you there. And then I think the easiest way to get the honey is going to be to go to the other zone because I haven't been there yet. And the flowers should have spawned a bunch. Let's go. Yes. Also, it's not withered anymore. Can we stop calling it that? All right, I am home. I want you in here next to my bed. I originally made this little row because I had the idea that I was going to use this as my kitchen and cook here. But then it turns out I couldn't, which I guess is fair. So here's the oven that I stole. I guess I could put my soup pot here. There we go. Who's that? Baby! Hi, Shellos. You're looking for your friend. Yes, I know exactly where they are. I know where they live. Would you like to live with them? There should be room. This Pokemon can often be seen along seashores. It's capable of spending a limited amount of time on land. The other Shellos is in a house. Oh, and I must have queued the... Hey guys. This is a house, right? Isn't it? I actually forget what I was building here. Oh, the Moonlight Dance statue. I remember now. Cute. Let's go over here to Combie's house. And I've got some honey. How much do I need more? I needed 2, right? Oh, I've caught a Pokemon over here apparently. This is what happens when I favor one zone. Don't come back to the other. Hello. Once I had all of the ocean fishing Pokemon, I actually moved it. Hi! Oh my gosh. Where do we Pokemon come from and where are we headed? I can't seem to stop myself wondering about such things, but for now I'm not headed anywhere. In fact, I'm settling down right here. And you, dear, not sure if you're a human or a Pokemon, but I do hope we have fun together. Cute. That's the final evolution in that chain, right? Nice. Ooh. I was mashing the wrong button. Did I get it? I did. Oh, I can make a signpost. All right, anyway, come with me, little dude. Honey! That's what I needed. There should be room in this house. There is. I can have... Magikarp is currently living here too because I apparently accidentally dismantled his house. You want to live here? In the house, actually. I know there's like a million flower beds here, but... You can live with your friend. That one spawned something too. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, it's Blastoise. Hi, King. Howdy there, you got some hustle in your bustle, don't you? And don't you talk about my bustle. Look at my bustle. It's hustling right there, but it's you shouldn't comment on that. Watering the grass and the flowers to make this place more pleasant. What a mighty fine thing to do. Truly commendable. I'd love to help out, but if I tried watering all the plants, I'm likely to wash away all the hard work you've done so far. If there's anything else I can help with, just let me know. Is that why you all don't ever help me? Is that why I have to do everything on my own? So I'm done with this habitat now, so I could just leave him here. I kind of love this as a habitat, to be honest, and like setting up a table with some food and all that kind of stuff. So he's got his little beach resort. I do have a crafting table right here. All right, Blastoise, I got you, bro. And then we'll go back and drop off that honey, and then I think we're probably done, which is exciting. I'm not going to leave the camera because that feels creepy. It feels creepy because it's like I'm watching you, you know? I'm watching you bathe. Does that count? Is that close enough to your house? I got that thing you wanted. Awesome. Enjoy. This is like the central gossip zone for this area. These guys love to gossip. Also, I just realized I have a Pokemon door. I'm a little slow. This is my doll collection, so he needs to live with the others. I haven't been to one of those islands in a while. I haven't sort of needed to be honest. Oh, the disco ball. That would be good for a party. I've arrived home. It says, like, oh, these are my duplicate toys. I've arrived home, like, they're not all home. Slow and steady, you say. Oh, Squidgy dear. Thanks. What was that? A rare candy. Okay, so that's all done now. So I just need to have some more Pokemon to enjoy the party. And I'm going to put this up. I don't know where. I could make an actual entryway, right? What I was wondering is whether the fence can go down and function like a... No, it can't. I was hoping I could use it to function like a hanging point for the mirror ball, you know? And then I was imagining like you ring the bell for dinner time, you know? I don't think I can ring you. You're too high. Maybe it's too high. I am only teeny. I know this is overkill at this point. I have already met the requirements for the venue. But I want to make this party the best party that Rocky Ridge has ever seen. Perfect. I don't know why it's playing that music every time I put something down. Yeah, I did add the ingredients. Sorry about the delay. Who else do I need? Just 3 randos. Follow me, Lavatar. Cricketot, you also have hype, right? Follow me. I'm pretty sure Cricketot also has hype, so we're doing like a hype train. Maybe Daxbund is home. Yes. Hi, bud. Follow me. All right, let's go, little teeny babies. When they get here. Start cooking. Yay! Calculating completion time. It'll be done. That's 7 minutes, so I guess we'll wait around. All right, apparently the party food's ready. I was just making railways and stuff so that I can continue my project of fixing up this zone, but let's go. Oh, Squidgy dear, my special deluxe restaurant worthy dish is finally finished and ready. Doo-doo. The big reveal. I'm excited. Vegetable curry. The party curry is complete. All right, everybody, it's time for the party to start. The food's ready, so come and get it. They make it easy to become better friends with Pokemon or meet new ones. Okay. Interesting. What does this achieve, though? What a party! Everyone certainly seems to be enjoying themselves. This might even convince me to become something of a party Pokemon myself. I intend to enjoy today to the fullest. Uh-oh. What in the world is that? Is it a legendary Pokemon? Or are we all about to die in a magma explosion? The answer is both. The answer is both. Oh my goodness. Is this the bit I couldn't excavate? This might be the bit I couldn't excavate. Like they've blown off the ash. Hey, buddy. Well, no wonder I couldn't excavate there. Uh-oh. A Pokemon I've never seen before appears to be atop that volcano. Will you go talk to them, Squidgy? Yes. Yes, it was your curry. I blame you. What do you want, Sudowoodo? Now is not the time. Not now. There's boss fight music playing and I'm scared. Excuse me. Yeah, it is definitely the spot I couldn't excavate when I was digging out all that ash. Remember I was talking to you guys about the spot I couldn't get into? It's that. So that's fun. Why do I have to go up and get eaten? I'm so teeny. It's kind of noisy. Sorry, did we wake you, bro? I'm scared. Hi. Whoa, what are you supposed to be and what is all that noise down there? That you and your friends, bud? It's a party. You sound like you're all having a good time and with no humans around to help either. So Volcanion. Interesting. I don't think I've met this guy before. I was actually thinking it's kind of nice how quiet it's been without humans around, but you know, a little party ruckus every now and then may not be half bad. What happened here? Who knows? Never could bring myself to like humans. Couldn't care less what they're up to. I bet it's their fault the world's so messed up now. Ditto, he's right. I mean, I guess there might be good humans too somewhere out there. They're a tough bunch, you know. Can't underestimate them. I'm sure they figured out a way to survive this mess. Anyway, it's been a hot minute since I've had my mood lifted quite like this, bud. It's kind of nice. You can all consider me a friend now. Okay, Volcanion.
Where to find question marks. Ooh, I like how metallic he looks in his picture. It lets out billows of steam and disappears into the dense fog. It's said to live in mountains where humans do not tread. I treaded all over this spot, but I'm also not a human, so that is fine. Well, I guess it's about time for me to get going. Oi, Squidgy! Were you able to make friends with our Pokemon? Are they going to come join the party? Sounds like your friends are calling for you, bud. I'm gonna show you all something cool real quick before I head out. Something the humans left behind, but first you go back to your pals, alright? Deedle beep. A message from your Pokedex. You've earned a recipe as a reward for discovering lots of Pokemon. Now? Really? Now's the time? Oh, actually that's handy. That might also increase humidity. Like the other thing. The horsey fountain. Alright, I'm going for it. I'm still alive. How did it go? Well, I'm still alive. So, depends on your perspective on whether that's a good thing, I guess. Hi. Oh, Squidgy, what can you tell us about that Pokemon? Here is everything I know. What's that? That was the mythical Pokemon Volcanion? Truly incredible Pokemon do seem to appear when you're around. So I take it Volcanion won't come to our party? What are they planning to do over there? I don't know, but we're in a cutscene, so let's find out. Oh, it's nighttime. Fireworks! Thanks for giving me a glimpse of that fun party of yours. Here's a little present from me in return. Sick! How gorgeous! If I'm not mistaken, those are fireworks. Yo, fireworks, look at them go! I've never seen fireworks before. Those are fireworks, huh? How breathtakingly beautiful. Just like me. Okay, Dartrix. Dang, I can feel those booms in my biceps. Yeah, also the controller. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's shaking like crazy in my hand. Alright everybody, now it's time to really get this party started. It's going to be a blast, like those fireworks. We've still got plenty of curry too. Everyone go ahead and eat your fill. Yay! Cool. Oh, that frog guy with the curly leaf on his head is the one I wanted to move into that house. And so the Pokemon party continued, even long after Volcanion left. I expect we were being too loud. I may have overdone it on the food, but it's been ages since I really let loose and made merry like that, and Volcanion's fireworks were truly a sight to behold. I wonder if we'll ever get another chance to see them. I've learned to make fireworks. A cannon and fireworks. Awesome. Wait a moment, are you telling me you've even come up with a way to make fireworks? You are quite the prodigy. I hope you'll launch some for us next time we hold a party like this. Sadly, the humans didn't join us this time, but it was clear to me everyone had a tremendous time. Is that petals falling from the sky? Or ash? Or confetti? What is that? Oh, it's confetti. If this town continues to be so happy and lively, perhaps one day the humans will take note. And once again, from the very roots of these old vines, thank you, Squidgy. Yay! I did it. Good job, me. This town has grown quite lively and you put on a splendid party. If you're itching to move on and explore, go back to the previous town. So that's where the gates are. Remember that sand-covered building we found on the beach in the Withered Wastelands? Yep, that's the Team Rocket. Can I finish this Pokemon Center now? I also want to get this to level 10, this zone. It's currently level 7. So I just need to go through and, oh, those two are homeless. I obviously need to make homes for them. Let's go get the kit. It's the last thing I'm going to try in this part is whether I can start building my Pokemon Center. Yes, a fine next step. There are a good deal more Pokemon in town. I suspect among them there may be some who aren't quite satisfied with their environment. Yep, I'm aware. It looks like you'll have to improve the environment to satisfy Tangrowth. Okay. Maybe I need to finish this before I can do the Pokemon Center. I will quickly try and place it, but... Okay, I can't place it yet. Okay, so I might have already achieved the level
am I able to build this? Oh my god. I finished it already, guys. Look at me finishing 2 important quests in a row. Deedle beep. Thank you for your continued use of Poke Life, the app for bettering your environment. Please accept this memento as a gift, as a thanks for the great improvements you've made to the area. I got a fridge. I want to place my Pokemon Center. Well, I might do that in the next part, I think. Or maybe I'll just do it. And then that way, next time I'm with you guys, we don't have to rebuild the Pokemon Center again. We've seen that once in this series. We can go to a new zone, which is very exciting. So I'm going to wrap this one up here. Let's do my outro up next to the party zone because I feel like that is necessary. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands. And I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.